Hey everyone, this time we're going to be talking about Mr. Do, or Mr. Doe. I don't really know. Anyway, you play as a clown, digging tunnels, collecting fruit, and avoiding creeps. Unless you're playing the Japanese version, then you're a snowman, digging tunnels, collecting fruit, and avoiding creeps. Not sure why they went with clown, but, whatever, it's a video game, we don't need to. So I just wanted to praise the game a little bit for, using a clown instead of something else, something weird, aside from when they used a snowman. But it's just kind of weird to me because clowns are a little creepy, and you play as one wandering around throwing what I believe is a ball or an apple at, creeps. And that's one thing. Creeps is just kind of a cool name for an enemy. I mean, you can keep your Goombas and all the other stupid stuff like goblins or space aliens. I like fighting off creeps that are trying to murder my clown while he's just trying to collect his cherries for no real reason. One thing I wanted to kind of point out was how much this game reminds me of like Namco games, where you're just kind of digging tunnels and trying to kill off enemies. It reminds me a little bit of, I think, Mr. Driller or Dig Dug or something like that. I don't really know why, and I'm not sure why Universal decided to make their game like this, but hey, whatever, it's a fun little game. There's really no way to lose. You just keep playing until, you get a high score, so that's always fun. So this is the Atari 2600 version, and it just feels really easy and just not really all that challenging, to be honest. It might be because I didn't really adjust the difficulty on the Atari, which is something that you can do. But yeah, it just kind of felt pretty simple. The enemies are kind of creepy looking. Sure, they looked better in the arcades, but they're just kind of weird enemies that really kind of fit with the strange and bizarre nature of the game. For whatever reason, this kind of reminds me of playing another game from when I was growing up. It's very, very different, but it was called Iron Tank, and it was made by SNK. And it had like a really simple premise like this, where you're just going around shooting things. In this case, you're just going around collecting cherries. I don't know why it made me think of Iron Tank, but it just kind of did, which is a little weird, but whatever. It's a weird game that we're talking about. Mr. Doe, or Mr. Do, was released in 1982 in the arcades, and then later on in 1983 it was released on the Atari 2600. It also got 3 sequels in Mr. Do's Castle, Mr. Do's Wild Ride, and Do Run Run. Just kind of the weird thing about the sequels is I don't really know if I want to play a game called Mr. Do's Wild Ride and Mr. Do's a creepy clown, and it just seems really enthusiastic to have you go on a ride with him. But yeah, whatever. It's a video game. It doesn't need to be, anything special or crazy or anything like that. So that's all I really have to say about Mr. Do. I still don't know how to pronounce the name, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and please let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a great day, everybody.